Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me and allowing me to continue to be your daily advocate. If you're new here or you're not subscribed for any reason, please do me a huge favor and hit the subscribe button. Thank you to all of you who have been watching and following me for so long. It truly means a lot, and I'm glad that I can be this person.
An XRP community member who holds about 3 million XRP is concerned because there was a report that was put together issuing a lot of harsh criticisms and concerns specifically with Ripple and XRP. And I was tagged in a tweet along with a couple of my fellow XRP YouTubers because this individual, understandably, and just wanting to get to the heart of the matter, understand whatever is true, was concerned about this. And if you've got that kind of investment, yes, it's reasonable to be concerned. So I went through this document and I read it, and it is... I'll tell you this, nothing against the individual that wrote it. They may, I don't know for sure if they're trolling. Maybe they firmly believe everything that they met. I would encourage the author to do a lot more research, because the assertions made within this thing are way off base, but that's why Uncle Boom Lambo's here, to clean up train wrecks like this. So no offense by that. I'm having a little fun with this, but this is pretty bad. It's pretty bad, to be honest with you. But before going any further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. And so please take this to heart, especially you with roughly 3 million XRP. Just to be super duper clear, I'm going to share with you my opinion, and I welcome all criticism of my ideas, as long as things don't get personal. I love having my ideas criticized because I think it's fun to have debate on this topic. I genuinely enjoy it. As long as people are always playing nice, I think it's awesome stuff here. But I want to emphasize extra, since we're talking about concern about your 3 million XRP here. There is no guarantee. Like, even if it's reasonable for me to believe what I believe, and I do believe what I'm about to share with you, and I'm really going to break this thing down here, there's no way to know for sure what the crypto space is going to look like in 5 years or 10 years or even in 1 year. So it's been quite a ride to this point, but just keep that in mind as I go through this. And so here's the tweet. It comes from somebody within our community named Sam, and he tagged me along with the digital asset investor and also Mickle XRP. So I tagged the three of us and then wrote, "Can my favorite YouTubers put my mind at ease with regard to the Mines Are Free pinned post regarding XRP price movement? I hold almost 3 million, I hold almost 3 million XRP, have friends and family investing. Love your thoughts and would make a great video." And so this is the individual here that goes by the name Equilibrium who put this document out, and it's now circulating here. This thing is 4 pages, and it's too much for me to go through in one video, I think. So I'm going to go through the first 2 pages, and if everybody wants, I'm happy to cover the other 2 in a separate video, but this is too much for one sitting right now. Like, I don't even have sufficient time to go through that, but I did read the whole thing, and I just think it's way off base here. So here's the title of this thing. "Serious Issues with Ripple and XRP," and then in parentheses it states "community-based investigation." So it says community. As far as I can tell, it's just one individual that wrote this up, and some of this is honestly a bit redundant, as you'll see as I go through this, but let's just dive right into this. So it begins as follows. "We've been XRP holders since 2018. We've supported Ripple and patiently waited for a long time, but now it's time to analyze why the price is not going up and what Ripple is building. In short, what Ripple is doing doesn't benefit the price of XRP and retailers at all." So let's pause right there. You have no right to expect that Ripple should do anything for you specifically. XRP is not a security of Ripple. I do believe that development on top of the XRP ledger over the long haul, especially in a mature market, can be very good for the price action of XRP or any specific cryptocurrency here. But to put this all on Ripple is to completely not understand what is a decentralized cryptocurrency and what is a security. So it's not that if Ripple does awesome stuff, it wouldn't necessarily impact the price of XRP, but it's unreasonable to expect them to do all this heavy lifting for you. And they've clearly been good actors in the space, doing their best to increase adoption of XRP. And I'd say to this point they've done it, but this is an immature market and all cryptocurrencies move in tandem. This is provably true. I've talked about this in so many videos. And it's unreasonable to think that XRP, out of over 18,000 cryptocurrencies existing in this nascent market, would be the only one where people actually adopt it and treat it in a way different than the rest of them in this early days. This is the same thing you saw in the dot-com boom and bust. Nobody actually cared, well, I say nobody, almost nobody cared, about the actual fundamentals of companies during the dot-com boom and bust. You have a .com on your company name? Here's my money, take it, damn it. It was that type of mindset. Well, that's what we're living in here in 2022, in this crypto mania phase right here. We haven't flushed out all of the nonsense. So utility be damned. Like, I think it's going to matter in the long haul. I've always said utility matters and will win the day, but we're certainly not there. So what are the actual grievances? Well, here's number one. Ripple created a private liquidity hub, and then in parentheses they write their own XRP liquidity pool, and then they continue, to be used for banks / institutions / companies / governments, as well as private XRP loans. Also, they are building Ripple's private ledger for central bank digital currencies. Ripple will utilize their own XRP from their own wallets, meaning the on-demand liquidity will be privatized. It doesn't positively affect XRP. Retailers are out of the game. And they wrote that in bold, so they really mean that part. This is literally not true. This is a misunderstanding. Let me go through each piece of this. Ripple created a private liquidity hub. Yes, they did. In fact, here was the announcement, November 9th, 2021. Do you know what this is? Ripple has a bunch of customers. You know what their customers are? They're banks and financial institutions, remittance companies. And you know what they came to Ripple with? And many of them already utilizing on-demand liquidity, which uses XRP as a bridge currency. They came to him and said, hey, can you help us with liquidity for any other cryptocurrencies? Like, you're already doing this for XRP. What about Bitcoin and Ether? And so Ripple actually created Liquidity Hub, which doesn't mean Ripple's, this is not something where, this product anyway, this is not where they're giving out their XRP. That's not what this is. So when they wrote Ripple created a private liquidity hub, that's not the case. Any of their customers will have access to this, but Ripple's not the one doling out liquidity in this case. They're actually performing a service more like a Kayak. You guys familiar with Kayak? You can go to Kayak and plan your vacation, and I've never used them, but they'll share you competing rates from a number of different airlines, so you can choose the cheapest rate or whatever airline is most appealing to you for whatever metric you're looking at. I believe they do the same for car rentals. Again, I've never used them, but that's what they're doing. So it's a service where you can say, here's the companies participating in the space. So what it means is if you're a customer of Ripple, you can connect to all sorts of exchanges, market makers that are offering liquidity, whether it's Bitcoin or Ether or XRP. XRP is indeed a part of this. And as it turns out, the reason that they're doing this is because their customers want to be able to, Ripple's customers want to be able to offer their customers, which may just be retail speculators, the opportunity to purchase XRP or Bitcoin or Ether from them. So that would increase demand, which would, in fact, impact positively over a reasonable time horizon, the price for all these cryptocurrencies if adoption is taking hold. So to state that this is something private and it's bad and it's not good for XRP is to misunderstand what Liquidity Hub is. It's Ripple offering their customers, which are financial institutions, the opportunity to offer their customers, which are presumably just retail speculators like you and I, the opportunity to purchase cryptocurrency, and sometimes not just that, but to custody the crypto on their behalf. That's real world adoption. That's awesome. That's what Liquidity Hub is. So Ripple's just being a matchmaker here. That's all it is. That's awesome. That's why it's the same as Kayak or Google Flights. That's literally all that it is. Now, as far as XRP offering private loans, they actually are. What he's talking about here is a line of credit, which is what's on your screen right now. I don't want to go in depth on this. I've covered all of this in previous videos here. But line of credit, it helps so that, because look, if you're a large firm, you can pre-fund accounts and Nostrovostra accounts. If you're a small firm, you may not be able to make the same big moves that your larger competitors can. You know, cash is king when you're running a business here.
So enjoy your day, everybody. I'm always here for you. Leave any comments or questions below, and be sure to subscribe. But thanks, everybody. I really appreciate you. Enjoy your day, and I always have your back. So thanks so much, everybody.